Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! It's Brewsday Tuesday time with DreZ and Huck.
Oh boy.
Oh. Got a paperclip caught in your opener.
I'll have to figure out a way to make this work a little better. But
yeah, that's what people have been saying about me for years. Try to find a way to make me work a little bit better.
It's not bad at all. It is Brewsday Tuesday. My name is DreZ. Huck is here as always, bringing some cold, delicious awesomeness to the table. Oh, and happy Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, what Tuesday is it? It's Fat Tuesday.
Which we know about oh so well.
Oh, it's our favorite. One of our favorite holidays. Did you bring the strippers?
Did you bring the...
I didn't even bring any beads, so it wouldn't have done any good.
Well, you remember the deal was I would bring the boobs and you'd bring the king cake.
That's right, the king cake.
Where's the king cake?
I ate it.
All right, then. So I don't have to have the intern down there come
like
down here and flash us and
pastry.
file assault.
Well, we could have that anyway. I mean, you file assault on you, not me.
So it is Fat Tuesday, and so that means we kind of got a little bit of a theme going today. Obviously, Fat Tuesday, big party, Mardi Gras, all that good stuff. And in this country, it pretty much all culminates down in Nolens. That's the place to be right now.
That is.
And so we have some Nolens-themed beer, if you will. Obviously, the big brewery out of New Orleans is Abita.
Abita, even though it's north of New Orleans, across Lake Pontchartrain.
Close enough.
Great name of a lake. Pontchartrain.
Yeah, Abita Springs, actually, I guess is where it is.
Yeah.
So, and of course, also a good, nice little tie-in, the Purple Haze, man, from Abita. Do you think that's their most popular beer, would you say?
It's the most available, maybe? I don't know. They've got a bunch of beers.
I mean, they definitely have a bunch of beers, but I'd say when it comes to how many different Abita beers I see in bars,
but I mean,
I'd say the Purple Haze is the most
up here.
Prevalent.
That's distribution. In other words, they make that beer, but they have the Wrought Iron series. They have a bunch of good beers. I went down there and they really shared a lot of really good beers with me at the brewery. The great folks in there. Nice tour. I skipped the tour. And just
nice tour.
I toured the bar.
Nice tour. I didn't do it.
No, everybody was talking
nice
about
tour.
it. I mean, I saw 3 groups come through, while I was in the bar for 3 hours. I've toured a few breweries in my time.
Well, I do know I like this beer, but what you got over there? Because the label looked very intriguing to me.
This is New Belgium. Came out with Voodoo Ranger. I think it's their old Ranger IPA. And this is an Imperial IPA, right? Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
Now, and of course, we do realize that New Belgium is not down in New Orleans. But if you do know anything about New Orleans, Voodoo
Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau.
And you go there to her tomb, which she may or may not contain her. Apparently, when she died, everybody wanted a piece.
Well, first of all, who is this? Is just some lady? I don't know. She's a witch doctor?
A voodoo witch doctor. Yeah, she healed people with voodoo.
Down in New Orleans?
And famous, lived to like 96. And she had a daughter who at that point was 70-something. And when she died, it said that the daughter, took her place and that nobody even knew when she died. And so when they thought she died, it was really the daughter dying, and that's who's in the tomb. But it's a tradition to leave a gift. So I left her a Huck sticker. And I've been having good luck ever since. Just saying. So.
Well, she must have really liked that sticker.
It's a great sticker.
Probably the best gift anybody left for her.
Great sticker. Well, people were leaving money and flowers and, trinkets. Monkey paws. You can't leave the monkey paw. Once you get the monkey paw, that's voodoo. You're done. Yeah, you got to keep that.
Yeah,
but also, today is the beginning of Lent, so I was going to ask you if you're going to give beer up for Lent.
Was today the beginning of Lent, or it's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Today's the last day.
So that's why it's Fat Tuesday.
Right.
You splurge.
You're doing whatever it is, eating that whole cake or, whatever it is with the...
You asked if I was planning to give up beer. The answer to that is no.
Yeah, me either.
I can't. Obviously, for work, this is work. We can't do that.
That's
what are we going to do?
Even when we were dieting so hard, we didn't.
We still. I think I did. I don't know if I successfully or not. I feel like I do remember trying to give up alcohol for Lent one year, and that didn't go well.
I did that about 10 years ago, and I heard a reverend say that you could cheat on Sundays.
Yeah.
So
we definitely cheat on Sundays because it's the 40 days of Lent.
So I cheated on any day that ended in Y.
And from tomorrow until Easter, it's like 45 days or whatever. So on Sundays, like if you subtract the Sundays, then it's even 40. Okay. Yeah. Right. So that's why I think it's totally legit to cheat on Sundays.
Okay. Well, that's
how we do it in my family. So I'm cool with it.
I'm not actually Catholic, so it doesn't really apply to me. And I believe in the universe brings me things. If I'm good, I get good things. So that's what I'll just try to do is be better. So the universe will bring me better beer.
Okay, fair enough.
For the next 40 days. 40 days of great beer.
I think what I'm going to do, and I've done this in the past, and this is pretty good because, we've been doing the dieting thing, and we've both been doing pretty good with that. So obviously I'm going to try and keep that going, but really what I need to work on a lot more is the exercise thing.
Yeah, I might go in with you on that.
So I think I did this last year or maybe the year before, and it's a pretty good one. It's like a simple thing. You got the 40 days, so start with like 5 sit-ups, like 2 push-ups, and
burpees.
1 pull-up. And then I just keep adding them each time.
Just do burpees.
I'm not doing, I
can do like 1.
There you go, burpees. So do 1 and then do 2.
Right.
So just keep adding it. So I think I'm going to try and do something like that because I really need to get, I think the diet's under control. It's not, I just need to get more back in shape.
And I'm healing up pretty good on the knee surgery. So, I think I can probably do moderate. I'm not sure I can do a burpee, but maybe.
Burpees, those take it out of you pretty quick. But if you just do 1,
maybe I should walk like and add a 1/10 of a mile a day.
There you go, something like that.
A quarter of a mile.
I like that. I like that
where you build it up. Yeah,
because that way it's not overwhelming, and then you can slowly get there. So
yeah. So anyway, today, all the 2 big parades were on. And if next year you can watch them on TV. They actually live stream them. So they parades there. So if you're actually in New Orleans at 6 o'clock on Fat Tuesday, pretty much everybody that lives there is going home, and the Bourbon Street is filled with tourists going, where is everybody? Yeah, and it's kind of over now.
Yeah, it's the end. Yeah.
It's like 6 o'clock on Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, I guess you really want to be there like last week, right? Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like a week
the
long.
2 weekends before
are
are the biggest parades and the biggest. They have balls and they have dances.
So this past weekend.
Yeah, the past weekend and the one before. There. Yeah, those are the times. And even it's like 18 days worth of stuff. And the parades, run different routes, but there's only like 1 or 2 that actually go through Bourbon Street or even through the French Quarter. Most of them run around
parades
town.
You can't get through there, man. It's just
it's tight.
Gonna be packed. Yeah,
and the roads it's like little tiny country lanes in the middle of the city.
I've been to New Orleans a few times, but never for Mardi Gras. That's bucket list. That's definitely bucket list. So, well, speaking of which, how you feeling about your Voodoo beer over there, man? You want to untap it?
Yeah, this thing's really really good. It's it's nice.
You said it's an Imperial IPA.
Yeah.
I guess it is got a little bit of dark.
No, it's
color
not
there.
that dark, is it?
Yeah, it's not as dark as I would think.
Is it a session? Oh yeah, 9% session beer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's an Imperial, you get the higher ABV generally.
Yeah.
Usually it's more than 10 though. 9's almost low for an Imperial in my book.
A rare blend of choice hop creates an explosion of fresh cut pine and citrus flavors for a complex, rich, and delicious finish. And that's kind of the Ranger IPA.
That wasn't off the bottle. That was just him. This is what he's thinking when he sips it. That's exactly. Those are his words. Right. Exactly. So we're gonna untap this bad boy. Untapped is the free beer app that we like to use and use that scale. And so, what are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about a 4 on this.
4?
Yeah, because like you say, it really could be higher in alcohol and a little more dark, a little more rich.
Well, I love me an Imperial, so I'm looking forward to maybe trying that
at the break.
At the break, yeah. For the Purple Haze, obviously, it is my style of beer. It's a light. I guess it's
a raspberry.
It does have it's a wheat beer, which is my style. I do like beers to have a little bit of especially the light ones like this, to have a little bit of berry flavor, raspberry. And, of course, you got to throw it a little love because it is Purple Haze.
It is.
Everybody loves Jimi Hendrix. What's not to love?
That's right.
New Orleans. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff going about this beer. I feel like I don't like it as much as I used to just because my beer horizons has expanded. But I still think it's a pretty solid one. Let me just give one more sip to make sure.
They make a lot of it, and they've been expanding production. You don't know what that does to the beer over time, tripling the volume.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know if it's my taste buds changing or, like you said, maybe this is just not the best batch or whatever, but it's not as good as I remember. I'd say this is I guess a 4. I'll give it a 4.
Fair enough.
Because it still has a lot of good stuff going for it, but I feel like it's not as good as it used to be. I probably used to give it a 4.5 or even higher. I don't know.
Well, I'll bring you some of the wrought iron stuff, the wrought iron beers. Those are good.
Oh, yeah?
IPAs, yeah. Really good.
Word. Well, speaking of good beers, like I said, I'm looking forward to trying that Voodoo. And I think there might even be
the
some
Voodoo? Yes,
yeah.
there might be more
There might be more Voodoo.
for our next session here.
Well, let's do it after this little ditty. You know what? Let's play Purple Haze. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah. All right, Purple Haze, and then we'll
Come back for some Voodoo.
Let me just drag that in. All right, yeah, a little Hendrix, and then we'll be back with some more Voodoo. Voodoo Child. We'll do that after. No, see, now it's too late. We should have done that. Purple Haze first, then Voodoo Child. Now,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Well, maybe next time. Either way, here's a little Jimmy for you. Get you your Hendrix fix.